All right, guys. So first and foremost, this is the back office. Once you're logged in, you're at what we call the dashboard, the back office dashboard. So if you click here and you click, it's the home page, if you will. First thing you're going to see in your dashboard, you're going to see your withdrawal wallet, your commission wallet. You'll see a button there that says withdraw balance. Below that, you'll see your status. Okay, you'll see how many members you have in your downline, how much commissions have been withdrawn, and then down here on the team sales, you'll see a snapshot of where you're at with your left sales team, your right sales team. Then you'll come down and you'll see any of your personal information, and then what package you're on, if you have any add-ons on your profile. This is important here because you can see I'm on the premium pack plus a C3PO add-on. So make sure you guys, if you guys are now getting into a point where, hey, like somebody asked you a question, like I can't access C3PO, I can't access travel, I can't access this. And I'm talking to you guys as leaders, and you get these questions and they're like, well, I don't know why. It's like, well, maybe they're on the basic pack. Maybe they don't have the add-on. So what I would tell them is, hey, send me a screenshot of your back office. And all they have to do is take a screenshot of this, and you can see what package they're on. And you can say, oh, well, you don't have travel. Travel's only available in pro or premium, or you don't have access to C3PO because you don't have the add-on, or whatever it may be. Okay. Down here, just a quick map, a snapshot, and then here the ranks. So these ranks will update as you go. And then any commissions earned or any deposits or any expenses. These are when you generate Epins. You can see, all of this information is in here just so you can keep track of the financial side of your business. And that's just our dashboard here really quickly. So obviously, the next big thing about this is going to be on the menu, the manage network section. So I'm going to focus today as if we're very basic. Chris was talking about the VIP. The VIP is the most important bonus for us, short and midterm. Okay, that's where you want to focus. That's where you want to put your build. And if you look at the compensation plan tells you, right, with 3 people plus you get to VIP 100. 12 people within your first 2 levels, you get to VIP 500. So what we've done is we've created this VIP analysis. So we're just going to click on that here really quickly. All right, guys. So now we're in our VIP analysis. Like I was saying, this is the most important report that you have for the mid and short term. And it's very simple. Up at the top here, it's going to tell you what level, we call them checkpoints, okay? Your VIP checkpoint, what checkpoint you're at, and then what's your next checkpoint. So right now you can see I have, for this account, 0, I have no active checkpoints. Why? Well, first, we're going to see the next checkpoint data. Personal PV, I currently have none. Why do I currently have none? Well, if I quickly just go back here, I can see that my package is not going to renew until the 25th, which that means it's going to renew in 2 days. So in 2 days, my personal PV will then go to 120 because I'm on the premium pack. My cycle close is on the 16th, okay, of April 16th. That means this is the next VIP bonus, the level, the amount, how much QGV is required. So, and then at here, you'll see eligible levels. How many levels can I access? That's what that is telling you. How many levels can you access at that current checkpoint? So on this one, on VIP 100, per the compensation document, you can access 1 level. So that's what that is saying right there, 1. That means I have to have 270 points on this level here. Right now I have 90 and I have 0 for mine. I have none in mine. So that's why I have no active checkpoints in this VIP analysis. If we were to do this training next week, again, or I send a screenshot next week, it will show my personal PV. It'll probably show at that point that a couple of my direct referrals have also gone through and they've renewed, and I'll probably have VIP 500, VIP 1000. As you can see, I have more volume, okay? More volume down here on these lower levels. The great thing about this is as you go up and you start building depth in your team, all you have to do is make sure you're meeting the qualifications on your upper levels, on level 1, level 2, in order to start accessing the volume that's on your 6th, 5th, 4th, or 3rd level. So what that means is if you really need to keep track, you need to keep people high and what I call high and tight to you on the sponsor tree. So the VIP is run off of your sponsor tree. And if you come in here, you click your sponsor tree here, you can see every single person that you've personally enrolled and they've personally enrolled. And you can see there's a little arrow over here who they've enrolled. Okay. So high and tight, what does that mean? That means this level right here is my first level. Okay. This level right here, people that are on my first level, and then this level right below them is now my second level. That means that Viraj, Kenny, Ozzy, and I think I had Brian, you can only see 3 at a time. Brian over here. These guys will probably go active this next week. So if I click on them, I can see what package he's on, what rank he's currently at. I'm his sponsor. I can see his name and I can see how much sales he's generated. So this is just a very quick snapshot. I can see, okay, well, guess what? None of my directs right now, one of my directs is active, but everybody else is inactive because they have to go through and renew over this next week. That doesn't mean they're inactive product wise. It means they're inactive on the compensation side because in this personal account has the commission cycle just reset. Okay. So VIP analysis, very important. Keep track of this information. As you guys start going through this, one thing that I like to do is just keep it very simple. Understand that the compensation plan is divisible by 90, meaning the very basic is 90, basic pack is 90, premium pack's 120, increments of 15 if you want to look at it that way. So the next most important rank, or your next important report in here, is your rank analysis. These are custom to us right here, and these are snapshots. This just lets you know where you're at. Up at the top, it tells you what's your current rank, what's your next rank, and then it tells you the conditions of that next rank. So how much QGV you're required to have, right? How much you have achieved. So in this case, 41,035. And how many people you need on the left and how many people you need on the right required and how many you have achieved. So right now, influencer, and then next rank is regional influencer. This one's missing about 9,000 points to get to that next rank. So this is just a really quick snapshot. Both of these reports, guys, are here. So you can literally just log in and say, great, I'm missing 9,000 points for my next rank. And so you don't spend too much time. The idea isn't that you spend all day in your back office. It's that you log in, you check it really quick, and then you go back to income producing activities. You go back to the Zooms, to the presentations, to the invitations, to the presentations and closing and helping your team, right? And so you could say, okay, well, like what Chris was saying in the beginning, oh, wow, I'm 90 points away from my VIP 2000 and I need that within my first 4 levels. Let me see who's in my first 4 levels really quick. Let me go to my sponsor tree. Great, this person's not active. If we reactivate that person or if this person brings in, so you have different scenarios, you have a different plan of attack that you can take just by quickly looking at your VIP analysis and seeing what you got to do. Or in the cases where, for example, you're going for influencer or master influencer, where there's a big pay jump from a 10% to a 15 or a 20%, you're going to say, wow, yeah, I really got to push this. I got to push down my right side here. So, let's go and build that. So just really simple, guys. Like I said, simplicity duplicates rank analysis, VIP analysis. Go into them, understand them as you start to see your teams grow. You'll start to understand them more as more volume comes in. You'll start to understand it more. So make sure you guys spend a lot of time, at least in the beginning, understanding these 2 reports. The next one in here is going to be your holding tank. Right now, I have nobody in this holding tank, so I'm not going to show you. I'm going to go into another account in a moment. But if you have anybody in your holding tank, they're going to appear here, which we'll go through and we'll do that example next. However, the next one that I want to show real quick is your payout. So the first time you're going to do a payout, just because a lot of you guys are newer, you're going to get this screen here, which is your payout preferences. Now, I want to say this. Right now, we only have enabled PayPal, Bank India, Bitcoin, and USDT. That does not mean those are our only capabilities. That just means that as a company, that's what we're using most right now. I have the ability to pay out to over 120 countries around the world via bank transfer. However, we don't have it enabled because we haven't had the need. So as we start to get more people in Canada, we start to get more people in Mexico, we start to get more people in UK that are wanting these bank transfers, we will get those enabled for you quickly, and we'll be able to do payouts in those countries as well. At the same time, just as far as like a little bit of a vision, you guys understand this, we are getting our own wallet system. So one of your payout methods will be via our IX wallet. This is a hybrid system between cryptocurrency and fiat. So you'll be able to make your decision once you have the money in your wallet. Do I want it in USDT or USDC? Do I want it in Bitcoin? Do I want it in Ethereum? Or do I want it transferred into my bank? But that money is now in your hands and you can do with it what you want. So just to give you guys that option, what you're going to do here when you're setting this up, this is something that sometimes throws people off. That's why I'm showing this, okay? What you have to do, just so you know, you have to click the status and turn it on and click save. And I want you guys to see this. As I click save, you'll see that little configuration, that little wheel. It's going to go from grayed out to clickable. Okay, so I'm going to click save. Watch this. Now it's clickable. So now I can now click on it and I can get the settings here. Okay, turn it on. Okay, click save. And then it's going to become clickable. And then here's where I would set my wallet address. So just depending on what settings you want, again, turn it on, click it, the wallet address is right there. Okay. If you guys want, all of you guys can copy my wallet address from right there. Send me a donation. I'm accepting donations from anybody that is willing to send me money. Just kidding. So first time you guys are going in, again, real quick, I'll just show this. Turn on whatever payment method you want, click save, and now it's clickable. And now you're going to go in and put in your wallet address. In the future, let me just kind of show you guys what this would look like, India. And so we had this in the past. We've had UK banks and others that are in here, but you would just come in and put your account details in here. This is specifically for India, first name, surname, account number, and the IFSC code, and we can transfer directly to your bank there. So once you have your payout done, you can do a request for payout. Request for payout, you're going to see how much money in your wallet is withdrawable. You'll see your payment details right there in the middle. So you'll see this is where I want mine to go. And then here you just come in and you're going to select the amount. So if I wanted to transfer out $2,000, I'm going to put in the amount there. It's going to calculate any charges, okay, any type of fees. It's going to deduct it right off the top. And then you're just going to click next. Now, one thing that I want you guys to understand is our system is set up with a two-factor authentication system. You might get these pop-ups once in a while for a Google Authenticator or an email token. You have to have access to your email or the Google Authenticator enabled in order for you to do a withdrawal. Why is this important? Because we don't want you to get hacked. We don't want your system to get hacked. Someone withdraws money, they change out your payout preferences, and then you lost the money. We paid it out to somebody else. So make sure you are keeping your account secure, okay? One thing that I do want to mention that's enabled in this account already is in this module down here in the account management section, you'll see where it says security. This is something, if you guys are familiar with Google Authenticator, I recommend using Google Authenticator. If you guys do not know what it is this app right here. This is what keeps, it's basically like one of those fob tokens that's on your, it's an app that's downloadable. All you're gonna do is link it. So you'll see up here at the top, I have my IX Global. I'm gonna wait for that to reset. And then I'm gonna kind of show you guys what it would look like. So as this timer counts down, I'm just gonna go back over here. I already have all my Google Authenticator set up. I'm gonna go into my withdrawal. I'm gonna put a withdrawal for 2,000 USDT, click next. And then I'm gonna select Google Authenticator. Then it's gonna ask me for the token. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna click, copy, paste, and next. If somebody comes into your back office and doesn't have access to your email or doesn't have access to your Google Authenticator, or you do not have access to your Google Authenticator, or you don't have access to your email, you will not be able to do a withdrawal because it's going to ask you for that security token. That security token is there for your protection. It's there to keep your account safe. So I recommend Google Authenticator because it's very easy. It's on your app. You have it enabled. You just click and copy. Also with the email, you can do it, but just Google Authenticator is the way that I would prefer it. So now that's set up, I can come in here and I can see, any payout history. So I can come in and I can just see exactly, what's going on. There's 5,000 right there, 9,000 right there. And I can see, they've been paid. I can see the dates, all that kind of good stuff. So just something very simple on that side. Guys, again, the back office is very, very simple. The last thing that I'm going to show you guys is Epin generation. This is great for people that are emerging markets, India's, Latin America's. If a person has money, funds in their wallet, I recommend keeping a little bit of funds in your wallet for anybody in these countries, because sometimes they don't have a credit card. Sometimes a credit card's not going through. So what we've created is this Epin system right down here at the bottom. You'll see once you open this module, it says generate, manage, history, transfer history, or delete. So first one we're going to do is we're going to show you how to generate an Epin. And so what this does is, first and foremost, you'll see how much funds you'll have available to generate an Epin. There is a charge on this of $1.50, okay, per coupon. And that's because it's been widely, 99% of our people in India are using this, and it's becoming taxing on our system. So there is a little bit of a charge, but it's cheaper than the merchant processors on there. So you can generate as many pins as you want. What you're going to do is you're going to generate it for the amount of the subscription. So if I'm signing somebody up on the Pro Pack, I'm going to do that for $145. Then how many do I want to generate? I can generate as many as my balance will allow me. So for example, if I wanted to do 2, or let's just say I wanted to do 3, I'm going to make these transferable. I always use them as transferable because that means I can transfer them to somebody else and somebody else can use them for sign up. So right here, I'm going to click generate. Again, it's going to ask me for my security token. I'm just going to come over here to my Google Authenticator. I'm going to click next or submit, and then I'm going to paste the token that I just copied in here, submit, and there it says Epin generated successfully. Now, where are they? Where did they go? Great question. You're going to click on this menu. Again, you're going to go into Epin manage. So you're going to go one section down here, and you're going to see that I have these coupon codes here, or these pins here. Okay, you can see I just generated these 3. If I wanted to use this for my own personal activation, I would just click copy, and then I would go over to the purchase package module, the shopping cart module, and I would use this as my payment method. However, if I want to transfer this to somebody, let's say I wanted to transfer, if Chris is having problems with his credit card because he's in New Jersey and his bank thinks it's fraud, and he needs to get his activation done tonight before the close of the cycle, and it's really going to help you as well. Chris, I got you. Your credit card's not going through. PayPal me later, Venmo me later. I'm going to come in here. Chris, I'm going to send this to you. What was your username? Lango, perfect. I'm going to click transfer, and I'm going to click continue. You can see Chris, if Chris goes to his back office right now, I just sent him $145 Epin. The Epin has to be in the person's profile in order for them to use it, okay? In order for them to activate their profile, you have to transfer them the Epin. It does them no good if you have the Epin in your account. So again, that's why we have this transfer module here. You click it, you send it to whoever it is that you're looking for. I'm going to send this one to Viraj, and then I'm going to look him up, click transfer, and continue. Boom, it's sent to him. Okay, I canceled that one. This is a very, very good system, again, for emerging markets in the time of when the cycle is getting close to the end. A lot of people, hey, I'm having trouble with my payment method. Guess what? An Epin is 100% guaranteed not to decline. It'll guarantee to put the volume in because it's an internal system. And as you guys know, as you guys start to scale your business, you guys have had thousands and thousands and thousands of people in your team. This is a function, especially when you have a cycle-based bonus like ours of the VIP, where it's like, I can make $1,000 more if I just sign up 2 people. Well, guess what? I've just enabled you guys to ensure that you guys hit your own goals with this Epin system. Even if somebody else cannot sign up because their credit cards are getting declined, hey, Chris, I'm going to lend you an Epin. Venmo me the 45 bucks, PayPal me the 45 bucks, Bitcoin me the 45, whatever it is, you can take care of them outside. Okay. So this is a great system to ensure that you are getting your VIP. You can go through your structure as I showed you in the VIP analysis or in the sponsor tree, see which accounts are active, inactive, see where you need your volume and work with those people, pinpoint where you need the volume, work with those people, help them out. And again, it doesn't take from your bank account, it's taking from your commissions that's earned. So that's why I recommend you leave a little bit of money in here for any type of credit that you guys may have or need. Okay, guys? So for me, those are the biggest things inside of our back office. Again, managed network, I would say go through the rest of these reports in here, the payout preferences, security to set up your 2FA, your Google Authenticator, and your Epin system. Again, you have the Epin history in here. So any Epins that you've used, you can see it down here at the bottom. If it's used, it's going to say used on May 20th, used on June 17th. So people will have these in their profiles as well. So you can ask them, hey, send me a screenshot of their history, make sure that it was used. Also, transfer history, because remember, these coupons are transferable. You can see I just transferred this one, 145 to Chris, okay? So it does track who you're sending them to, where they're going, and what amounts they are. So just so you know, I can also keep track of that. If Chris tells me, hey, Joe, I didn't get that Epin. Well, guess what, Chris, I got proof that I sent it to you. I got the date. I got transferred to your username, or you might have transferred it to I might have transferred it to the wrong account. At that point, you know, we have to get that transferred back. So again, guys, that is a quick overview of the back office. Not too quick because it's already been about 30 minutes. But that would be the most important things that you'd go through. The last thing that I'll cover is the holding tank. Again, let me see. Here we go. Here's an account. What you're going to want to do, the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously check your binary tree, and you're going to want to look for an open position. Okay. I want to place them here. What I would do is I have to get this username right here. I would copy that. I would go back to my holding tank, and I want to place this person right here. Placement. I'm going to paste the username right there. I'm going to have to remember, was it the left side or the right side? It was the left side. And all I'm going to do is click save, and I'm just going to allocate the user. That's it. I'm open to any feedback, suggestions, and I do appreciate, you know, your time today.